Hey, this is Nellie's Farm. It is October 2nd, 2024. It is now autumn, and the leaves are falling, and it's still beautiful out here. Here in the South, we have a long season, a long growing season, and a short winter, which is part of the reason I came here. I did not do a video yesterday. I was very tired. I'm so busy trying to catch up on things around here, and I'm job hunting. I wanted to give you a quick update, though. You probably heard by now that that Iran sent like 200 missiles to Israel, and now there's rumors and there's so much stuff to go through, and it's hard a lot of times to sort out truth from fiction, from disinformation, fake news, blah blah blah. But as far as I know, they did damage an Israeli airbase pretty bad and took out some F-35s. And they also, there's rumors they destroyed their most important airbase. Now, I don't know if that's true or not. I can't confirm that. But Putin is warning Israel to leave Lebanon. Now, Israel said when they first went into Lebanon, which I reported, I was one of the first people to report that, by the way. They said that it was going to be limited, okay, like a limited ground invasion, just to take out some Hezbollah on the border. I don't know if that's true, but it seems to be escalating, because it's happened before. They'll go in there for a little bit and come back out, you know. But I don't know now, because things seem to be really, really ratcheting up, unfortunately. This cucumber plant is doing so great. The other ones pretty much failed, and those are little pickling cucumbers, by the way. Maybe I used a better variety, and that's why these ones grew. But anyways, better late than never, huh? Got potatoes and a few other things, sweet potatoes growing, and some herbs. But anyway, that's what's going on in Lebanon. It's now, apparently, supposedly, Israel is waiting, or Iran, is waiting on Israel's retaliation. So here we go again, the back and forth, then you hear, oh, they're going to do this, they're going to do that, and then people wait for days, and then something happens, and then it's the other, side's turn to retaliate. But, I don't know if it's going to remain that simple for long. I hope there's not going to be any really big weapons involved. But I wanted to update you on that. I was thinking about doing a video yesterday. I looked at the headlines after I was so tired from running and everything. I looked at these crazy headlines and I thought, oh my gosh, where do I start? Where do I start with the crazy headlines? With all of the doom that's happening now. Amazon threatening to strike now. Now I know what a Cajun army is, you guys. Remember I said the Cajun army is supposed to be coming to North Carolina to help the people. It is a bunch of mules. It's people with a bunch of mules, and guess what? They are doing it. They are bringing in supplies and everything, where other factions like our government is not doing much of anything. Anyway, that's what the Cajun Army is, and I wanted to say that in case you didn't know, and because I didn't know what it was. I just saw comments about that, so now I know, and now you know. So anyway, Iran, yeah, you know about Iran sending 200 missiles to Israel. Oh, there's some more. A gigantic 7.1 class Earth-facing solar flare, okay, took off. It's facing us, too. So this could be a problem, and a CME is expected. So I don't know, how bad it is yet. I didn't look into that as far as details go, because I haven't had the time. I'm so busy job hunting and everything. So, as far as the port situation goes, the strike did happen. 36 ports are closed down. It began yesterday. There was some violence last night, from what I heard. There. Like I said, there's so much happening, I can't even keep up. But I'm trying to. Now, this is the first strike since 1977. They're asking for 77% of a raise, by the way. The things that they say will be most affected as far as supplies being interrupted is fresh fruit, household goods, coffee. That's not good. They gotta have coffee. And it's actually the ILA, the International Longshoremen Association. The West Coast ports are a different union. They have a different contract or whatever. It's not affecting them, but it's still the whole East Coast, basically shut down. They're also not, it's not just about a race. They're fighting automation being used on their jobs because that's taking their jobs. But I'm going to mention something I hope I don't regret that I read earlier. I've read reports from truck drivers that work in those areas, but also some of the men that work on the dock saying they're tired of hearing children screaming from the containers. And like I said, I got to be careful, what I say, but I can't prove that it's true, but I've heard rumors for years, to be honest. And there's Isabel. And they do have that in movies, by the way. And I mean, human smuggling, we all know that, that's a real thing, trafficking and smuggling. But yeah, and I believe, honestly, if Americans knew the extent of the evil that is happening, they would probably do something about it. I could be wrong. I don't know. I think a lot of people are just in a state of disbelief, and they're so busy struggling to support their own families right now. Financially and otherwise, that it's so hard to think about doing anything outside your own realm because you're too busy trying to pay the bills, and I can relate to that. So anyway, that was your update. I better not go rattling on and on because I have a lot to do, and I know sometimes I tend to do that. Thank you for listening, and I hope you're having a great week, and I could use you guys as prayers and positive vibes and everything else to help me find a job, because it's really it's not like it was a few years ago. A few years ago, at least in this area of the Southeast, you could take your pick. Employers were begging for people. Isabel's having a good time rolling in that long grass over there. We're way behind on mowing, but Isabel doesn't mind. But anyway, she's so silly. They're going to get a flea bath today, I'm hoping, by the end of the day. A good scrubbing. But anyways, the jobs are, the jobs are really, they're far and few between now. Especially jobs I can do. So, anyway, thank you for listening. Thank you for your prayers. And Isabel says, have a good day too. Nellie Schwarm signing off.